As Muslims, we need to understand that we are constantly under attack, day and night, wherever we are in this world. And I'm not talking about political agendas or governments or countries or groups or ethnicities or anything like that. I mean, that exists, but it's insignificant in comparison to the grand scheme of the attack that's being held on Muslim people, men and women across the world, by the shaitan. And this is mentioned in the Quran as a grand conspiracy. When God created mankind to do good, the shaitan said, بِعِزَّتِكَ لَأَغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ, and he took an oath. He swore to Allah, in front of Allah, that by your might I will do everything in my power and my ability to deviate them and take them off the straight path, the path that leads to Allah. This is what's truly beautiful, but we don't stop there. If we look into this passage, and this is mentioned multiple times in the Quran, but specifically in Surah Al-A'raf, chapter 7, there is the entire discourse, the conversation that's happening between Allah and the shaitan with this back and forth. And it's truly beautiful because the shaitan doesn't just tell us he's going to attack us. He tells us exactly how he's going to attack us. He's given us his entire structure, his plan, his blueprint. It's all there for us to look, analyze, read, study, and prepare accordingly so that we don't fall victim to this attack and we are able to defend ourselves in the best way possible. And it's truly phenomenal. And so the start of this, and I'll try to break this up into a few videos to kind of get the message across because there's a lot to dissect and understand. But to start off with, after he makes that promise, see, he's telling Allah in that whole discourse that's happening up in the heavens, he's saying, فَبِمَا أَغْوَيْتَنِي لَأَغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. Now, he's saying, by what you've tricked me or done to me, because of you, I'm going to take them off the path. So let's understand, what did God do, as Shaitan is claiming, to Shaitan himself? You see, when God created man, Adam alayhi salam, he ordered everyone to bow down in prostration, right? As to marvel in the awe of what Allah has created. And all the angels did except Shaitan. He refused. And he says, I will not bow down to something that you've created out of clay. This was the racism part. But I am better than him. I am created from fire. I will not do this. I don't see why you think he's better than me, that I need to bow down. This was the whole argument that happened. And so then God cast him out and he became a Shaitan al-Rajim, the one who was cast away out of the heavens and so forth. Now, Shaitan's argument here is like, yeah, I disobeyed you, but because Antal Alim, because you are all-knowing, you knew that I was going to disobey you, and you put me in this situation that made me disobey you. You knew that I had a weakness, that I was racist, that I was upset, that I had anger, whatever the case is. You knew all of this, and you put me in this situation, and you allowed it to happen. And because of you, God, you have made me become who I am today. This is Shaitan's argument to Allah. Truly fascinating. And then after that he says, and because of what you did, so he throws the blame on Allah. Because of what you did, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that this creation that you wanted me to bow down to because they're that great, I'm going to prove to you that they're not great. And this is what we're going to go through, subhanAllah. And it's truly fascinating to understand the attack that he's going. How does he know if he's successful? How are we under attack? When are we under attack? And where is it going to come from? It's truly, truly beautiful. And if we can equip ourselves with the right kind of mentality and understanding, we can actually deflect these attacks, stand strong, and inshallah find our way back to the sirat without the shaitan trying to get us off it every now and then. And I'll get through this inshallah. Barakallah feekum. Take care.